let's just go through some of the highlights of the behavioral matrix in the basic seminar. We talk about likes and dislikes. What does a controller like? Well, we know that they like being in control. Some of the other things that controllers like are organization. They like a challenge. They definitely like competition, money, position, winning, authority. They're really about the bottom line, and they certainly like doing things their way. What does an analyst like? Well, the biggest ones are structure, details, organization, planning, and rules. But they also like neatness, which I find kind of interesting. They like respect and an evenness, of methodicalness to things. And what do promoters like? Well, they like having a lot of fun. We all know that. Sports, money, action, positive people. And what do supporters like? Well, affection, peace, approval. And they like getting along. They like pleasing people, things like that. Let's talk about dislikes. Controllers' dislikes. They dislike dishonesty, hardiness, procrastination, laziness, cheaters, and they get bored really easy. We analysts dislike. They don't like wasting time. They don't like being pushed. They don't like negativity. They don't like conflict. They don't like closed-mindedness. They don't like messiness, disorganization. Let's move on to promoters. What do they dislike? Well, they don't like rules, organization, structure. They also don't like dishonesty, negative people, and being tardy, although they are tardy. Okay, supporters. Supporters don't like conflict and chaos. They don't like unfaithfulness or fighting, intimidation, deadlines, or pressure. Now, in the basic, we talk about whether these groups are task-oriented or relationship-oriented. Well, the obvious ones are controllers are task-oriented, and supporters are relationship-oriented. But in the middle, you have promoters and analysts. Promoters, generally speaking, are relationship-oriented, although, surprisingly enough, they have some task orientation to them as well, but they lean mostly towards relationship. And the analysts, we know relationships are very important to them. In the long run, though, they are task-oriented.